CHamoru, rooted.
ITD is proud to support CHamoru 2023.
Howdy guys, and welcome back to another edition of CHamoru. And for this one, we'll be doing a one-on-one with the one, the only Senor Vince Reyes, master of Chamorro dance. Vince, thank you so much. So literally a quick, like you see here, Chamorro class with Senor Vince Reyes. Now we're just going to go over some terminology, the Chamorro terminology, things that people use a lot, some that maybe they don't really know the meaning to it. Some like just as you see here, the word Chamorro itself, to kind of break it down and go in depth with it. So I guess we'll start there with the word Chamorro. I know you've already underlined it, so I guess let's start there. It's a new way of writing and saying Chamorro. Let's talk more about what it is, and with the capital CH and the RU in the back here.
Okay, well, I'm not a language expert, so to all my Pumalo and my the other maestros and maestras here. If I say something wrong, but I think I understand it. So Samoru, I'm gonna use this primitive word. So when you say the word Samoru, this is the new way of spelling, or the newer way of spelling Samoru. As we know, Samoru is usually spelled or before it was traditionally spelled with a CHAMORRO, right? So this is the traditional spelling, right? This is what we know as Samoru. The new orthography allows us to spell it this way for a couple of reasons. One is because there is no C in Chamorro language in the pronunciation, so there's a CH. So so for example, there's A, there's I, then there's A, then there's B, and then there's C, right? So A, B, C. So this one allows us to say, this is just the way, if we're going to use this alphabet, then this is one alphabet. So Sa, Mo, then Ru. Now why is it RU versus RRO? Is because my thing is that when you use Samoru versus Samoru, for me, it forces the tongue when you say RO to go into, or to pronounce the word Chamorro, go. So it's like Chamorro.
Oh, okay.
So versus here, it forces not only, this is the new the way it's pronounced using the Chamorro alphabet, but if you take out the RU, or you take out the O and you put the RU, it forces everybody to say Samoru. Okay, versus Chamorro.
Oh, okay.
But this is, so pronunciation-wise, this would be the way we say Samoru. Here, now if we use RRO, especially many of us are English first language learners or speakers, so a lot of times we say Chamorro. So we want to be careful to try to say Samoru.
Samoru. Awesome. And then, just one of those, and I know I introduced you as, Senor Vince Reyes.
Yeah.
We talked about that before we started rolling. It was Senor versus Saina. A little bit talk more about that and how it's being used today.
Yeah. So the word Saina, as many people know, refers to someone of elder, someone of status, someone you want to, God, our ancestors. So, and many of our young kids refer to the teachers, the Chamorro teachers, as Saina. Myself, they refer to me as Saina. I hear that a lot. It's the same thing as the word Senor, right? For me, or Senora. Okay. As far as referring to someone of higher status. Saina, though, is much more reverent, because it also refers to, like I said, God, our ancestors, anyone of higher esteem. But still, if my kids are referring to me, sometimes I can have them bounce between Sinyon and Saina.
It's been a great lesson, a small, kind, fast,
Yeah.
101 in CHamoru. Vince, thank you so much.
Jesus
Thank you so much, Vince.
CHamoru.
Viva CHamoru. Viva Mess CHamoru.
Viva Mess
Guys,
CHamoru.
that pretty much wraps it up, and we're back with the next one. We'll see you in the next one.
Mess CHamoru. Rooted.
ITD is proud to support Mesh CHamoru 2023.